Good evening, everyone. My name is Manoj Ganguly. I represent a company called Sarla Analytics, based in Mumbai and Rhode Island, US. And I bring to you a product in real-time dashboards on the mobile for business monitoring, which guarantees peace of mind. So that's my theme today, peace of mind. Let's see how does it work. So what is Smart Glance? Smart Glance is peace of mind is what I'm saying. Everybody out here, you're probably managing a team, managing a product, managing your own company, not sure. But when you're traveling, you've got vacation or you're traveling, you're at the airport, how do you look at your real-time data? Meaning, how do you look at your sales numbers, your production numbers, expenses on real time? So anybody out here, if I ask you, can you tell me the numbers for this month, your sales numbers? You're probably going to open your laptop, look at it, or you're probably going to call up an assistant, find out the numbers. But this product here will give you all the numbers on the go. So what is peace of mind and how does it work? Any report from any industry, manufacturing, sales, telecom, you can look at it anytime, anywhere. No matter which part of the earth you are on, what time you're looking at this report, you will have access to it. On any smartphone, whether you're using Android, Windows, iPhone, BlackBerry, any smartphone, you will get access to your data from any data source. You're using SAP, SQL, Excel, whatever you're using, we have connectivity with that. And now data at your fingertips. Still not convinced? I have a few examples. Let's look at this. You have the water cooler. You have a sales team, just chatting early morning. They have just reached office. And from nowhere, the general manager, just comes out of nowhere. And he has an interesting question. How are we doing this quarter? And few of them don't have the numbers. And this is a good scenario. Right? It happens all the time. You're not ready with the numbers. How do you present the numbers to your general manager right there? We have an intelligent person who's using Smart Glance. And there you have. You have your sales numbers on the go. Anytime, any second you want to check your numbers, you will have it on your phone. So this is the product. It's called Smart Glance. And it's real-time access. Mind you, real-time access, you can have data as less as 30 seconds as well. Especially in manufacturing world where you're monitoring your production, your expenses, etc. And you need to look at data every 30 seconds, you will have it on your phone. And it is an interactive graphical format optimized for small screen. It has comparison tools. You can share your reports with others. And you can take quick and informed decisions. Still not convinced? Let's look at this. Goods are being sent to a warehouse. But the warehouse manager, he wants to attend a wedding. He's at the airport. But he still wants to keep monitoring his data. How does he do it? There's the answer. Thanks to Smart Glance, he has updates on shipping, receiving, put away, and picking, etc. So there we are. Let me go back. So that's how it looks like. You have data in the form of rows and columns. You can create charts. You can do a landscape view. No matter which phone you're using, you can do a landscape view. You have comparison tools. I'm not sure if it is very clear, but at the top, the screen allows you to put two fingers. You get two red cursors, and you actually get a comparison of two data segments. And at the bottom, I have a gallery of charts where you have a benchmark, and you're comparing all the data elements with the benchmark. So a lot of comparison tools that we have here. Still not convinced? OK, one more example. A plant, and few machines went down last night. I am the plant manager. I was on sick leave. Nobody told me. Tomorrow morning I come, I see, machines were down, lakhs of rupees of loss. I am at the scolding end. My boss just catches me. Only if there was a way to send an alarm to my phone, that machines have gone down. So here is the answer. You will get alerts on your phone. You will know why it has happened. If you look at the second screen, it tells me that because of voltage fluctuation, my equipment went down. It tells you in red that, that's an alarm. And third screen tells you that when you click on the red alarm, you can actually take some action. If you were the maintenance manager, you could have called the engineer directly from there or sent an email. Or if you are the engineer yourself, you could have gone to a website, look at a schematic diagram, and fix the issue. So you get an alarm, you know why it has happened, and how do you fix it. Everything in here on one phone, on one application. Last example. We all receive our pay stubs, but if you're a sales guy, you're constantly on the go, how do you look at your pay stubs? Either you go back to your office, probably a month later you collect your pay stubs, or you open your bulky laptop, then check your pay stub. Mind you, it's bulky because PCs are an endangered species right now. PCs will be extinct very soon. Laptops will follow suit because mobile is today's device. Everybody is going mobile. So pay stubs on mobile. Look at how happy he is. No waiting for pay stubs anymore. Pay stubs on your phone, and you can share your pay stub. You can send it to your personal email ID. I have a pay stub right here. Gives me the pay date, all the details, and I can send it to my personal email address, just to save it. So why Smart Glance? There are other products in the market, but why Smart Glance? Just 4 important points why Smart Glance. Very first point, any industry, any kind of report. You have a drill down report. As long as the report can be presented as rows and columns, that's very important, in a tabular format, you will get to see it on your phone. Again, why Smart Glance? Any smartphone. We have Apple, iPad, iPod, iPhone. We have all the BlackBerry devices. We are supporting even the Torch, the latest one. We have Windows Phone 7 that we just released 2 weeks back. And this week we are releasing the Android Lite version because we'll take still more time, because there's a lot of Android devices out there, so we want to test it on all the devices. So there you are, any smartphone. Connect to any data source right now. That is true, any data source. We have ready connectors that work with SQL, Oracle. If we don't have a data connector for your CRM, ERP, we have a ready API. We have a published API. You just give us an XML output in that API. We will send the data to your phone. And most important point why Smart Glance is no startup cost. Everyone out here, if you want to go live, you can go live in the next 5 minutes. That's how simple the product is. Because we are hosting, it's a hosted model. Your data goes to the cloud. I know that could be a concern for companies where you have security concerns and all, but we are hosting with Microsoft, Windows, Azure. For companies who still have questions on security, the answer is at the bottom. We do on-site installation as well. It's a little more cost for you because you have to provide us with your server and minor changes to the app so that the app now points to your server. So no startup cost. You look at the screen out there, your data source could be SAP. We have a connector in between, sends data to the cloud. Your server has to be on the internet, that's it. As long as it's on the internet, your data will be on the phone. And you can go live in 5 minutes. That's a challenge, but if you have a smartphone, I guarantee you can go live right now. The app is a free download. Any app store, iPhone app store, the Apple app store, the BlackBerry app world, download it for free. It's in the trial period for a month. Download it. Registration is free. Register, get yourself a password. Takes probably 3 minutes, like how you would create your email ID with Gmail or Yahoo. Once you have done that, we have a free Excel utility for a proof of concept. Download the Excel utility on your machine. Just enter your data, copy paste it from somewhere, hit the button, send to mobile. Your data is on the phone in the next 12 minutes. You don't even have to be at your desk. That's how simple it is. And of course, once you're satisfied, we have the next phase of implementation where we integrate with your data source, whatever it is, by the way. We have a coming soon as well. We launched just last year, so we have few new features being added. The alerts that I've already shown, we are planning to add an alerts inbox that we don't have right now. You could have alerts in different categories, critical alerts, non-critical alerts. So we are giving an inbox, like an email inbox, where you can filter your alerts. Excel, why people use Excel? Because it has a lot of helpful features. We are planning to add most of the features from Excel. Sort, filter, etc. We are planning to add those from Excel to our app. Because if you look at our app, it's more like an Excel spreadsheet that you get to see on the phone. Drill down capability. You want to drill down to country, state, region, etc. Then you come down to the sales guy to find out how he's doing. We have the drill down capability. Right now, we have a drill down capability in BlackBerry. We are planning to add it on iPhone and the other phones as well. Uh, all reports don't need charts. You don't need to see charts on all the reports. You probably need to just see an Excel sheet on your phone, yeah? So you have the option to disable charts. We are adding few more charts. We have 4 charts at the moment. We have a pie chart, donut chart, line chart, and a bar chart. I showed you how you can send an email, how you can email your report to someone else, and the receiver does not need to have Smart Glance because it sends a CSV file with all your data. So you can open a file from your computer, then send from Smart Glance. But that was the email option. We are adding a print option as well. So if you want to print your pay stub, just print it from your phone itself. Android full release is still pending. As I mentioned, we have done the Android Lite right now, which is releasing this week. In the next 3 months, we plan to be available on all the Android phones. And last but not the least, if you get an option to modify the report and send it back to the server, and then send it back to the other employees, that's an excellent option. You have a sales guy who's doing the sale, door-to-door selling, Eureka Forbes. Once the sale has happened, he wants to send data from his phone to SAP so that his managers come to know. We are adding that part as well. And as I mentioned, Eureka Forbes, they are the biggest client that we have right now in India. They have already implemented us. And all these features that we are implementing right now is for Eureka Forbes as phase 2. I represent Sarla Analytics. It's a part of Sarla group of companies founded in 1992. There's a company called Sarla Technology at Mape. Not sure if you know. That was the first company we started. We sold it to Pidilite. Pidilite still runs it with Sarla name. There is another company in HR and payroll that we have. It's called iEmploy. This is the 3rd company we just started last year, started by entrepreneur Mr. Snehal Shah. And that's my contact details, my picture. So that's about Smart Glance. Any questions?